Hi guys, my name is Annie,
And my name's Maria.
and we are Faith as Teen. Welcome back to our YouTube channel. If you haven't been with us before, we just talk about topics that teenagers have to face in the faith. So, if you're new, welcome, and if you've been here for a while, welcome too. Today's topic is about fasting, really important topic. I feel like sometimes I really don't like I feel like it's only like temporary. I really don't feel like we talk about, or in general, the world talks about fasting that much. Yeah, Maria's gonna give us the definition of fasting.
So, fasting is giving up something that you enjoy, whether it's like social media or the TV, for someone that will satisfy God.
Yes. So basically, just like for example, it doesn't have to be. We always think about maybe like food or water fasting, a meal or two, but usually it could be like an object or something that takes your time off like from God. The focus of the episode today will be Matthew 6:16 through 18, and it's actually like a little paragraph of Jesus stating the proper way to fast.
Matthew 6:16 through 18 says, "And when you fast, do not look gloomy like the hypocrites, for they disfigure their faces, that their fasting may be seen by others. Truly I say to you, they have received their reward. But when you fast, anoint your head and wash your face, that your fasting may not be seen by others, but by your Father who is in secret. And your Father who sees in secret, will reward you."
We actually have an example inside our Bible. Duh. I'm gonna start with an example that isn't Matthew 6:16, but it's Matthew 4:2, and it's when Jesus went to fast in the wilderness and is tested um, by the devil, and it says after fasting 40 days and 40 nights he was hungry. Um, that's it. It's just stating that Jesus also fasted as a human for 40 days. It's a lot.
So did Moses.
Oh, Moses, when he went to get the Ten Commandments at Mount Sinai, he also fasted. But yeah, we can see so many examples throughout the whole Bible.
Even like whole cities fasted.
Oh yeah, in Jonah. And so there's actually, in case you didn't know, there's a lot of types of fasts. A lot of types of fast. Like it's not only I'm not gonna eat food for 3 weeks. So actually, Maria had some insight on that.
Okay, so there's 3 types of fast. Fast number 1 is an absolute fast. That's fasting from everything. Like people will usually do like a couple days or like a week, like fasting from everything, like all food. And then there's a partial fast, which is like I can't eat like chocolate for a week or so. I don't know.
It's a partial, like you're selecting something to fast from.
Yeah. Another part of the partial fast is like you can't. It's either some foods you can't eat or some times you can't eat. So like 12 a.m. to 12 p.m. So basically just like skipping breakfast. And then the last one is a non-food fast, is like fasting from, like Annie said, like our TV or social media.
So as Maria explained, those were all of the types of fasts. Those are the choices. We're gonna lean in talking about the purposes or the purpose of fasting. Sometimes a reason to fast is to receive clarity or to receive an answer like Moses, or just you want to receive breakthrough or something specific. If you're giving up eating, like when you're gonna eat, you eat spiritually and like in the Bible, you may not always receive an answer, but I'm not saying you won't, because God hears and responds in his own timing. So don't get discouraged if you don't hear anything
Immediately.
Immediately, yeah. And then another reason is to worship him and just draw near to him. Just like I guess that's how Jesus did it. Another reason is to truly repent, just like Nineveh did after Jonah came. Like we talked in our video about obedience, which you should go watch right now. After this one, obviously. After we're done. The reason you might be doing this to repent is because you are truly the word repent means to turn around, and so you're turning around and you're seeking Him and getting closer to Him and worshiping and drawing closer to Him.
So now I'm going to talk about like what we shouldn't do whenever we're fasting. One thing we shouldn't do is we shouldn't grumble. We shouldn't be like, oh, I'm fasting right now. I'm so hungry. We shouldn't be saying that to others.
Yeah, don't be complaining.
Yeah, because like this is your choice. You chose to fast, and we shouldn't show off. We shouldn't be like, oh, I'm fasting. We shouldn't like be loud about it, like it says in Matthew 16. And when you fast, do not look gloomy like the hypocrites, for they disfigure their faces that their fasting may be seen by others. Truly, I say to you, they have received their reward. Like, don't be showing it off to others.
Yeah, I just
And
it's kind of common sense. You're doing this because
Yeah.
it's in a relationship with Christ. It's you and Him.
don't do it without true intention. Don't fast like just because your church is fasting and so you're like, oh, I need to fast too. Or don't fast because your friend is fasting and you're like, oh, I need to fast too. Fast with a true intention and fast with something that you're praying for. You shouldn't like endanger yourself. If you have like a health problem, then maybe don't fast from food. Maybe fast from like all screens, like your phone and your TV, because
or gluten or chicken teriyaki. Now, what truly matters and what God truly sees when you fast, God values your sincerity and your genuine want or desire for this fast. Just how Maria said earlier, you're not just going to do it because you want to hunger yourself. Like, also, like, fasting isn't a requirement to salvation because, like, no. Fasting is just like biblical, like spiritual, like discipline for yourself, and you can view it as that, but it's more of getting closer to God and just wanting to truly be living for Jesus.
And remember, guys, fasting, it's not easy. So when you get tempted to eat and like it's not time for you to eat yet, or whenever you get tempted to go on your phone but you're fasting from your phone, just remember that's a reminder to give it to God and pray and just spend time with Him.
Yes. So like again, I'm Maria saying, like how we said in our last episode, just build that muscle and just resist the temptation and build that muscle, that spiritual maturity. And remember, fasting is about aligning our hearts with His and not forcing outcomes. So like, don't fast. Also, like another thing to add, don't fast because you really want something and you're gonna have to get it after. It's not. It doesn't work like that way. So now we have come to the cow. Thank you.
Move.
Oh,
Okay, so the cow, try to fast one meal or one thing this week and try to like have something to fast for. Like fast for an answer or fast for your friend or fast for just a closer relationship to God. And that can be like skipping one meal and just praying instead, or like not watching TV this whole week.
it's like we were telling you to fast. We're not telling you preferably when to fast.
Just think about it.
Yeah, just think about fasting. Honestly, it's great because honestly, you will see an outcome. You will see a different outcome or breakthrough. So have fun with your fast. We wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. When I'm furthest from myself.